Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode episode. We are finishing out Season 5 here in the Midgets. After this season, I'm probably going to do some, like, off-camera hire driver for a couple seasons, like, on other cars that we can do well in, try to make some money that way, build this car up so we can win next season, because this car is just too much of a grind right now and it's not fun. But I want to get off of this series, move on to 305s and all that, so I'm going to do that after this season. We're sitting 10th in points, not doing terrible, but it's just been the slowest grind in the world. So I want to get the car good enough to where we could win it next year and we can move on to the 305s, because doing 6 seasons in the same car over and over is very tiring. But let's get on to February. Hopefully we can do well here. We finished 6th out of the full-time drivers earlier in the season in the showcase race. And then we also have Kokomo, which we did well at earlier in the year too. I think we got 6th there. Lima Land, we got 11th there earlier in the season. And then Prairie View for the showcase. Hopefully we could try to get a top 10, maybe top 15 there. We'll do the best we can, but we'll see how we can do. All right, I was able to run a 6:75, almost a 10th faster than the practice time. Probably won't hit the qualifying time. Yeah, it's gonna be down in the 5s. Fastest I've ever ran is a 6:45 here, but I was able to consistently run like a low 7 into the 6s pretty much. So we'll see how it goes here. Just gotta try and hit the bottom good enough and not mess it up too badly. Don't want to smack the wall. Don't want to slide out too bad there, but it wasn't terrible. I'm mid-7, I'll take that. They'll probably put us around 18th or so, maybe, because it's a top 15 goal, I think it is. Probably put us like 18th to 20th at worst. 20th, okay, I'll take that. At least we're starting 5th in heat number 4. Hopefully we can try to gain a spot, get up in the 4th here in our heat, potentially. That'd be really nice. Who is out there? Is it Thompson? Looks like Thompson. I think Jackson is in front of us as well. Or is it somebody different? No, it's Jesse Wright. Because Jesse Wright runs better than Robbie Jackson, who I was thinking of, because he also has an orange car. But Jesse Wright, we haven't been around too much. Either, like, we're in front of him or way behind him. Like, it's just no in between. Like, we're not really racing him ever too much. And Billy Green started 2nd here. He is falling back a little bit. Definitely don't want to hit Thompson. We're in a good spot to advance, being in 20th, which is fine. We'll move up through the feature, I would assume, because we usually get a little faster in the feature compared to the heat race and all that. Coming around to the white flag. I was hoping Thompson would run the top or something, that I could slide on by him and maybe like stay in front of him at that point, but he just ran bottom the entire time. We could not get by him. I didn't want to hit him or anything to try and move him up, because we probably just would have went over and flipped anyways. So that just would have been bad news for us overall. But hey, we're in the A main. That's all that matters. Starting 20th. And we should be able to move up. Hopefully try to move up to about top 15, top 10-ish would be nice. I don't understand how we do so much better in the showcase races than we do here. Like at the normal Fairbury, and we got Jessica Robinson under us already, and I think we spun her out. Yep, that's gonna be a caution immediately. I thought that I was gonna be able to slide down behind, who was it, Reynolds under us, and Jessica Robinson filled that gap very, very quickly. Was not anticipating that at all. But it is funny how, like, the showcase races, we run so much better. Like, we made the showcase, which only like a handful of regular full-time drivers make, but when it comes to the actual race here, we struggle. It's really weird. I don't get it at all. Try to slide up here. Margie got the run on the outside, trying to get by Thompson once again like we were in the heat race. We were in front of him for a second, but he cut right back under us when I was trying to slide up on Margie. We get by him there, up in the 17th. That's not too bad. Try to work our way forward if we can. There's gonna be a flip right there. That was a massive flip. Ricky Cox going on his lid, and we don't pass him before the caution, which is probably a good thing because we're on the inside, and he's gonna be stuck on the outside, slowing everybody out there up. So I'm happy about that. We should be able to pass him because he's gonna be off pace now from that wreck, and hopefully we don't have any problems here. Try and go and slide up on Margie. She's gonna get the run though. Wanted to try to get out there on her. See if we couldn't get by her there. Got Richardson, Patrick Barnes, and that's Billy Green, actually. Billy Green fell really far back. He started second in our heat. I think he finished third, and he is just falling back in this feature race as well. He is really struggling from his qualifying spot. I think he qualified 8th, if I'm not mistaken. Second for heat 4, that'd be 8th. So he is just completely falling back after qualifying. He was the tacky track hero here in this one, which normally is like me on iRacing. Usually fall back the slicker it gets because I get a little worse as it goes. I'm bad at picking the right lines and stuff like that on like where it evolves to on the track. We got in front of Margie, which is nice. We got Eric Erickson right in front of us. Billy Green trying to work his way back forward. People are 2-3 wide all over the track. The leader, Jake Newman, is coming, but it's not gonna matter. He was like half a track behind us, but Eric Erickson completely flipped Billy Green there, so that was unfortunate for Billy Green. We're up to 14th now, so we are in our top 15 goal, which is a good thing. And hopefully we can hold on to it. If not, try and work our way forward. I think Collins is not that far in front of us. Really good start for us there. Try and slide up here. Oh yeah, we slide all the way up in 11th place there. That was massive. That was a really good start for us. Got about 5 laps left here. Collins goes high. I'm gonna try and slide up on him. Not gonna be able to do so. I want to try and get a top 10 spot. That'd be really nice for us. So we're sitting 10th in points, trying to do the best we can. Trying to hold on to the spots that we have. I've given up so many spots getting in wrecks. Oh, dang it. Oh, I spun out Collins. Oh, and then they're wrecking up here too. That was huge. So we're in 10th now. I completely spun out Collins there. I didn't mean to actually get into him. I thought we were just going to be able to slide up in front of him, but he had enough of a run on the exit. I right reared him, but it spun him around. Luckily for us, it didn't get us in the air or anything, so I'm happy about that. Try and get a good jump here on Jesse Wright. Able to get on the bottom side of him. Really good start for us. We're up to 8th. Let's see if we can't hold on to this or gain anything else out of this. This is why, like, I wish we could qualify better. Qualifying is so tough. We lose so much from that. And we were on the final lap, actually. I didn't realize it was a green-white checker there. But, hey, we're going to move all the way up to 8th from 20th. I will take that. Should be, like, the hard charger there out of that race. But that was a pretty solid run for us, which was really nice. So, hopefully that does well for us in the points because we finished 8th. We're 10th in points, so we should gain some points on people, but it doesn't move us yet. Newman gets the win. He was dominating that race, I believe. Tommy Bailey's 10 points ahead of us. He finished ahead of us. Ned Hill is 22 ahead of us. Collins we ended up beating. Newman has 2 wins. Robbins and Rourke all have 2 wins up in the front, and they're only separated by about 8 points, which is wild. And then there's a 50-point gap back to 4th place with no wins. That is crazy right there. The amount of points difference is nuts, but get a pretty good payout. Merch sold was really nice there too, so that's going to get us a solid $9,500 out of that race. That'll get us up to 29,500, which is nice. We ran really smooth, which is good. Very happy about that. Kept the car very clean, and hopefully we can do very similar things at Kokomo. It's a better track for us where we've finished top 5 here before. I think we finished 2nd or 3rd here before, actually. So we've done very good here. Hopefully we can have a shot at winning it, and we finished 6th early in the season, and then we got the tire upgrade from Elm Creek to Limaland, and then Sterling we finished it up. So we have a little bit better of a car with the newer tires, level 4 tires. So hopefully we can do well at Kokomo and try and jump our way up in the points a little bit. Maybe we could jump Tommy Bailey or Ned Hill in this one potentially if we do well enough. Who knows? All right, able to run a low 6, almost 3 tenths faster than the practice time. Qualifying time's a 6:61. Hopefully we can hit that. Usually the track slows down the slightest bit, I feel like, and I have to hit the line right to actually get that quick. My record here is 5:42, so I don't know what I did to hit that. It might have been like a feature race or something, who knows. Maybe it wasn't in qualifying, I have no idea, but I smacked the wall to start with, so this is not going to be the best of laps. That was still an 8:05, not bad. Better turn 1 there. Now we just got to hit 3 and 4 correct. That was decent, but I just feel like the car is so bogged down. Even though I like moved the gearing, higher to like have more RPMs. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. We'll run with it because it should be all right. But starting 5th in heat number 2, we qualify, what was it, 18th? Not terrible, but not great. Hopefully we can try to gain a spot or something here in the heat. Kokomo has definitely been one of the better tracks for us overall. I don't know what it is. It's just this and Sterling. Like, I feel like we get a lot off of restarts a lot of the times. Like, that's what saved us at Fairbury, I feel like, because when we got the restarts towards the back end of that race, we just were gaining the spots. That's what really saved us, I feel like. So as long as I don't hit these tires, which I have plenty here, or, you know, I'm just going to spin people out. That's one way of doing it, too. Hey, we're in 3rd, so that will advance us some spots. I thought Cox was going to get by us there. But we did just spin out Jesse Wright by accident, and I completely put myself in the wall doing so. I'm so bad with wheel-to-wheel contact in these things altogether. Might be able to get up into 2nd here. Had to really lift so I didn't just completely straight line Murphy there. But he's gonna run high. I'm gonna try and slide him here. Oh no, they have a huge run off that outside. Cox gets by me as well. And I was not expecting him to get to my outside, and that really messed me up there. But I'm gonna completely send it here in 3 and 4. Try and stay in front of him, and we do. So that's gonna help us a lot for the start of the feature race. We're starting 10th, so that's a big difference. So instead of 14th, that's a lot of people we would have had to pass to get back to this spot. So very happy about that. We're up here with Chase Jones. Tommy Bailey's in front of us. Collins on the inside in front of us. Great start by us. Able to jump straight down, get all the way up into like 8th, maybe 7th here. If I could hold it down here, that was close to that tire. Oh my goodness, that was so bad, but so good at the same time. Fighting with Murphy, who's ripping that outside still like he was in the heat race. We're trying to hook the bottom really well, see if we can get by him. 1 and 2, we have a better shot of it than 3 and 4. Seems like 3 and 4, they get a good boost off that top side. But I really got to use like all the track to keep my speed up is the thing. We've pulled away from everybody behind us, which is kind of wild. We have a really good car here overall. Hopefully we can maybe get a restart or 2 and we can move our way into like a top 3 spot for this race, potentially. Anything could happen, you never know. Got 15 laps left here. Time's flying by in this race. It's such a tiny track, you have really short laps, 10-second laps, almost 11-second laps. It goes by pretty quick. Could be like a couple-minute race, honestly, overall, if it goes green the entire way. Pace laps really bring it down. Then you have just get up to speed, and then there can be more wrecks, because I will wreck into people probably on a restart, really trying to send it and all that. But Kokomo is definitely one of our better tracks. They get together up here for, what is that, 4th, 5th? We're in front of Murphy. It was Sean Robbins and Rourke. Sean Robbins has had a rough season. He's not doing great in the points. I think he's still like 5th or 6th, but he's not doing great in the points. Murphy about roughing up Robbins. There is a lap car in between them now. Murphy ends up getting in front of Sean Robbins. Sean Robbins got slowed up so much by that lap car. That was unfortunate. Somebody is flipping almost all the way into the grandstands there, going into turn 1. I think that was a lapper, but I think that was a lapper. Yeah, I definitely think it was. If it wasn't, it will be obvious real quick if it wasn't, because that was a really vicious crash. So we'll see if we can gain any spots here off this start. We usually do. Just have to not hit people. We got Newman there as well. We're up to 4th. What a start by us. Like, we get like 3-4 spots on a restart pretty quick. It's really nice. We get really lucky with it too, I feel like. Like, I'm able to really rip the inside right by the tires really well, especially in turn 1. Turn 1 is where I feel like I mostly get them, because they don't run down by those tires at all in turn 1. 3 and 4, they kind of run down by the tires, and I couldn't get my car in between them. But hey, we're up to 4th now. Ned Hill's in front of us, who's one guy we are battling in points, unfortunately. Tommy Bailey's another one. We might be able to jump Tommy Bailey in the points, which would be really nice. Get up to 9th in points. Don't know who else was right in front of us. I think Collins was like 20-something ahead. That was tight. To the tires. We got Sean Robbins right behind us. Collins is only a couple spots behind us, so we're not going to gain too much on him, like 8 points maybe. Sean Robbins getting that outside rolling. He's going to get all the way to our back bumper probably. Got to use all the space on the track. Kind of mirror driving a little bit, but at the same time, I just have to use all this room to keep up my speed as well. He rips outside. He might be able to get us, but I think I could block him off regardless. He does rip the top. We are just going to slide up, and we're going to finish 4th. I will take that. Good run for us at Kokomo. Just the restarts is what got us all the positions, because after the restarts, we literally didn't get anything else the rest of the race. So, hey, I'll take that. Pretty good run for us. We should get some pretty good money and points out of that race, which is good. Definitely need both those things. We are up to 9th in points. We probably jumped Tommy Bailey. Yes, we did. We're actually quite ahead of him now. We're 34 ahead of him. We are how far behind Ned Hill? About 30 from him, 26-ish. So not great, but up front, Tyler Robbins ended up getting his 3rd win on the year, and Rourke is only 2 points behind him. It's a tight battle. Newman did not have as good of a race. Did he finish 5th? Or where did he fall to? Holy crap. Oh, was he the wreck? He might have been that wreck, and that's why he fell all the way to 17th there. So he might have been the one flipping up into the fence and everything. So that was absolutely crazy. Thank you, anybody that said bless you. But we got a good bit of money, 10.8K. We're getting a lot of merge sold, finishing well, which is awesome, and we're getting a good race payout as well. Need to do well at Prairie View to try to get that final sponsor to top 10 in the last showcase, which is tough to do, but we'll do the best we can in 2 races. Next week is Lima Land once again, but already looking forward to the showcase, trying to get that sponsor so we can get paid more every race too. That'll get us up to $40.7 thousand. We're gaining money pretty quick now. We got 3 out of 4 top 15s. That's pretty solid. What is going to be our goal for the last... Oh, no, this is just for this race. I'm going to go top 15. We can get top 15 at Lima Land for sure. Hopefully, we can get that $75 bonus as well, getting it. And that'll be really nice for us. We'll get like almost $400, $376 there for the sponsor overall, and then we'll be going into the Prairie View race where hopefully we can try to get Fortress, because it's like it's 1,500 more. It's basically another contract per race, and the initial payout's also really nice too. So if we could get top 10 in that last showcase, that'd be fantastic. But if not, it is what it is. We just really got to qualify well, because those races go by so fast. But let's get on the Lima Land. We finished 11th here earlier in the season, and we ended up getting our final tire upgrade after that. We had 2 of them going into Lima Land, finish 11th, so hopefully we could finish the top 10 here this time. All right, able to almost get 3/10 quicker than the practice goal, and 8:52 is the fastest we have ran here too, which is nice. But 9:22 for a top 15 goal. We'll see if we could try to hit that. This is one of the tracks I feel like you can actually keep the speed from practice to qualifying pretty well, so as long as I don't mess up the line too bad, we should be all right. Just need to not go too low or slide out too hard. That didn't feel like a great turn 1, honestly. Turn 3 and 4 was all right. I don't know why. Like, the car sounded more up in RPMs and everything, and then I come into qualifying, and then it's bogged down again, just like Kokomo was. I don't get it, but it's like they cap my car on speed or something. I have no clue. It's very confusing, but hopefully we can move our way up through the heat races and feature race again, because we're starting 5th in Heat 2 once again, which is right where we were for Kokomo. And we finished pretty good at Kokomo, so if I can try to gain 2 spots here, we'll start in 10th like we did at Kokomo as well, which would be really nice. That's going to be harder to do, though, for us, because we don't get those restarts like we do at Kokomo here. I can get it going after a couple laps, I feel like, but this heat race, they're just so short. It's hard to make a whole lot happen if it doesn't happen off a restart. Might be able to get Barnes in this race, and that'll probably be it. Hopefully we don't have a restart. Barnes goes up high, should be able to slide up on him. Nope. Okay, never mind. He gets a run. Wasn't expecting that kind of run from him. I was like already committed to sliding up there. I did not expect him to get that huge a run, but now he has too much space on us, and we only got a lap left after this, so not going to be able to catch up to him. We're going to be starting back at 18th, which is kind of around where I feel like we normally start at this track. Like every time, I feel like I'm pretty quick every time we come here. We get faster and faster, and then we always qualify terrible, and then we finish the heat race around where we're at, and then we start towards the back of the A main anyway. So this is the one track I always struggled to get into the A main when we started the seasons in the midgets. We were going through the B main all the time when other tracks we were making it in the heat races. So But it has become one of the better tracks for me in the feature, I feel like. We usually do pretty decent in the feature. Got Margie right in front of us, and of course we hit her immediately, and there is a caution. Okay, I thought there wasn't going to be a caution, honestly. But this is also one of the tracks that I've flipped the most on, too, I think. I've hit the inside tires, gone flipping. I think I've been doing a wheelie off of a tire, and then I went flipping. And not even from a car or anything. It was just, I clipped a tire, did a wheelie, and then immediately I just held the gas and then started flipping because it like grip flipped on the right rear. It was kind of crazy. I remember I have been Lightning McQueen here and been riding the fence because we flipped so hard, and Billy Green, why are you so slow? Holy crap. About destroyed my own car there because I had to come to a dead stop instead, or I just would have ran into him and we would have been flipping then. I'm kind of shocked I didn't flipped off of Margie's car when we tapped her, because it got me up in the air, and it happened just so quick at this track. And there goes somebody else flipping. Who was that? That was Newman again, and we got spun out afterwards. We can't, oh, and we get nailed. I know there's no damage on my car at that point, but it's just like, you guys don't slow up at all. What the hell's going on? At least Newman's on the outside, that's good, but this is 2 races in a row. Newman's been flipped. That's huge for him in the points. He is struggling right now, big time. Gonna be able to get in front of him right away. That's gonna slow up the entire outside lane. He's gonna jump back to our inside, which is fine with me because it's gonna slow up the entire low lane then, which I want to run this middle to outside anyways, so that's completely fine with me. We need green flag laps though to make things happen here. I need to be able to get the car wound up and going, kind of like Eldora. I need laps. Oh my god, I'm gonna slide everybody. That was like a 5-person slider. That was kind of wild. That was kind of sick right there. And it actually like stuck and worked pretty well. We lost all the spots on the exit, but that was awesome that it even worked and we didn't hit anybody. So I'll take that. That was pretty cool. Try not to hit Billy Green. I don't know why he is so slow in the middle of these corners. I really need to get up in front of him because he gets a good launch on these exits, but he's just so slow in the corners. It's crazy. But we're in the top 15 now for our sponsor. That's a massive crash too. I think that's Chase Jones, or it's Ned Hill actually. It might be Ned Hill because he's 11th now, which honestly would be better for me because he's ahead of us in the points. And he could finish way in the back with Newman and all them now. So that's unfortunate, but fortunate for us at the same time. Now I need that to happen to like the other 8 people that are ahead of me in the points too. It's already happened with Newman and Ned Hill. Ned Hill's gonna be slow. Jesse Wright's stuck behind him. Richardson, get your ass moving. Okay, you're gonna move down. That's fine with me. Okay, if you're gonna move down, stay down there. Thank you. Try and get to his outside. We're by Ned Hill now. That slowed up Jesse Wright a ton. That helped us out a lot. Is this Robinson up here? Jessica Robinson's all the way up here, almost in the top 10. That's kind of wild. Good run by her. This might just be one of her better tracks. Maybe she's like from around here and they make her better here or something. I don't know. It's a possibility. Definitely a possibility for sure. But we got 3 laps left. We have a chance at the top 10 here. We got Ricky Cox right here who we're battling with as well. Robinson slowing up there. Oh, and there's a car backwards. We're going to get up to 11th. Barely got by them. That was Tyler Robbins backwards on the wall right there. Pretty wild. I don't know if he went flipping or not. If so, he's going to be a little slower. But I don't even know who's up in the lead right now. Who is, because Sean Robbins is back here as well. I think Rourke is up there. That's going to be massive for him in the points because he is the one out front. Tyler Robbins, who was like a couple points ahead of him, is behind us now, and I think he went flipping because he is not gaining any positions. We are going to slide Jessica Robinson. Gets us in a top 10 position. We're doing better than we did earlier in the year here, which is fantastic. We were close to a top 10 earlier in the year, and I will take a top 10 here at Lima Land this time. We're consistently being like around the top 10 right now, which is awesome, but it's just like, it's too little too late at this point. The guys that we need to beat are way ahead of us, and Rourke, I think, won it again. Yeah, Rourke won it. We move up to 8th in points, which is huge. Tommy Bailey's 2 points behind us. He had a good race, I think, but Newman is all the way down to 5th in the points. He is struggling, but you can see Rourke's like 260 points ahead of us, 262 ahead of us. He has a massive lead over Tyler Robbins now. He might go a 3-peat here in the season, but yeah, Tommy Bailey got 2nd in the points, which is a massive gain for him. And we really need to keep up this top 10 streak. We really need to hit this top 10 this next race at Prairie View. Try to get that new sponsor so we can get a lot more payout per race for whenever we need more money and going on to more seasons and all that. Just getting more money is always good. So that will be good for the future for us anyways. We are up over 50K, which is nice. We hit that top 15 goal. Still smooth driving car. We don't need to repair it. Probably repair it going into next season for Prairie View. And we are going into a tough showcase. Not that many great drivers out here. Like there's not the random good drivers like here at Eldora. It's all pretty much full-time drivers here at Prairie View. So we have a better chance of doing well. And I want to up the laps to 24 just because it's a very quick race. These laps are like 8 seconds long. It's very, very short. So it goes by very quick. They don't wreck too much here either, so qualifying means a lot. You got to make moves real early off a restart. If not, it just gets strung out and it's hard to pass. So we'll do the best we can here, and hopefully we can finish top 10 to get that sponsor. All right, well, I can consistently run in the 7.9s, which is crazy. That's the fastest we have ran. A 7.82 is a top 15 time. We run a low 9 again. It might put us like 17th or so. We'll see. That's if we can even run that. Qualifying does slow up a little bit a lot of the time, so we might run like an 8 something. Because I could run this low line all day. It just, oh, it's a 9.5. That's not bad. Thought it was going to slow us down more, but I can run this low line as long as I have room out to the wall and stuff every time. It's nice and easy, but dang, that's all the way in 20th. That's like a 10th off. I'm so confused. But that puts us 4th in Heat 2. We need to be top 3 in the Heat to make the main. Who do we have under us? Is that... I can't even think. Is it Barnes, maybe? No, it's Billy Green, isn't it? Yep. I get them mixed up every time, I swear. Every single time I get them mixed up. And Billy Green had a massive start. He's going to surge his way almost all the way to the lead there, trying to get by Sean Robbins. He got in front of Ned Hill. But we are not very fast on restarts at this track, which is huge because the track's so small and you get that much of a disadvantage off of a start. It's cooked for us. It's not good, looking good, but we're going to have to go through the B main. We're starting 2nd in the B main. Should probably be able to win that, so we'll start 19th, which will be fine. Well, Robbie Jackson's actually catching me from behind, so I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch, actually, because we have one more lap. And I just had to not mess it up. He's starting to run the outside. Oh, okay, we're good. We'll be in the B main. Should win it, I would think, and hopefully start 19th in the A main. I'm just going to skip the B main because there's no reason for you guys to really see it. Well, we finished the B main actually in 4th. We don't win it. We were in the lead, and then there was a restart with like 4 to go, and Erickson, who started in the lead, fell all the way back to 4th or 3rd, something like that, and then surged his way up to 1st in like a lap, and then I get moved out of the way by Bobby Young on the last lap, which sucked, but oh well. We are in the main, that's all that matters, and we're starting 22nd, super deep in this field, and we'll do the best we can. This race is going to go by super quick, and just hopefully we don't end up in a wreck, because if I'm not on that bottom side, I'm slow, and then also it's very easy to hit everybody here. It's such a tiny track, and they're already flipping. Hit the brakes, there's going to be a caution anyways. Jesus, I just needed to not wreck myself. Because me and Leon there got together, and I about went flipping, but they were already flipping going into that corner, so I just needed to check way up and just not run into anything. I think we got a little damage on the car, maybe. Yeah, 96% on the back end, so that's not too bad, though. But he's definitely going to be slow from flipping. Oh, god dang it. I was trying to, like, miss Erickson and then miss Leon under us again and then got back up into Erickson because I had to, like, overcorrect it. Ridiculous stuff at this track, and Wright is just slow from flipping. Nothing that was his fault there. He just went flipping, so he's just off pace. But we just need a better car. I'm going to go and just do multiple seasons of hire driver and other series that we were really fast in, that we won a championship in easy. And they should go and win those very easily, or at least be towards the front, and we can make a lot of money, and I'm just going to upgrade the hell out of this car so we can get done with this series, because I'm pretty over it, honestly. I'm, like, over this series altogether. We just... these in the micros, you had to upgrade the car excessively to be able to compete for wins. Like, having level 3 stuff should be plenty to compete for wins. At least compete for the wins, and they're flipping behind me. The Tyler Robbins got in the Leon behind us, and we're the only one. We're the last one on the lead lap, at least, so that's good. But most other series that we win in like 2 seasons, I have level 3 stuff, sometimes even level 2 stuff still. Nothing that's level 4 yet. So it's very just weird. I'm wondering if the 305s are going to be like that or not as well, because they're an open wheel car. I don't know. Maybe it's just my driving style and they're already flipping hard. Jesus, everybody came to a stop there. We gained a lot of spots though. We got up to 15th. We're right behind Margie, who was like dead sideways we hit. And I was almost missed that entire wreck. We got a little bit of damage out of it, but hey, that actually helped us out a lot. We need more of those to try and get that top 10 for the sponsor. That'd be really nice, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Try and hold our spot the best we can, but if they just get any free reign under us like that, they get a massive boost. Like this just track makes no sense. They get like a boost when they're running the low side under me on the straightaways. It doesn't make any sense. The top side, I could slide up on them, but if not, they get that huge boost as well. So it doesn't matter where they run, they're getting that boost on the straightaway. And we're just full throttle around this entire track, going slow as hell. That guy got moved up the track. We're gonna be up to 14th for a restart. No restart? Okay, that just slowed up everybody behind us. And we were sitting here in 14th. I thought that for sure there was gonna be a restart there. We got 5 laps left. Tyler Robbins is like a straightaway behind us as the leader, which he has to win this race to have a chance for the championship. But I think he's so far back from Rourke from last week where he wrecked. Oh, and there's another flip up here. That's a massive crash. Up to 18th is a lap down now, so that's the lowest we can get. But we have a chance to gain some more spots potentially if something else crazy happens here on this restart. Got to get to that top 10 for a sponsorship, which would be nice. I need to just get down. I don't get down. I get into Barnes, but that's, you know, the qualities of this track, the great qualities of this track. We have terrible starts, but they're not bad enough to where I can get under the guy under me like a lot of the tracks, and I can't get like any sort of help there. But we're back in 17th. This is the lowest we could finish, and that's where we finished. It was a green-white checkered. The laps just go by so fast, and everybody else is a lap down, so I'll take that. And Sean Robbins actually ended up winning. Tyler Robbins gets second, Rourke gets third, and he will be your champion in 3 straight seasons. Started out with Tyler Robbins the first 2 seasons, and Rourke has gone back to back now for 3 in a row there. We get 10th in the points. Bailey barely beat us out. Ned Hill only beat us out by 10 points as well, so we were close to a top 8, honestly. Sean Robbins gets that win, jumps Newman, and Newman had a rough couple last races, but yeah, Rourke wins by 60 points over Robbins. Tyler Robbins, that is. Pretty dominant season for him, and it was back and forth for a while. The last week at Lima Land really killed it for Tyler Robbins, but we get a good bit of money there. We don't get the new sponsor, unfortunately, but we're just gonna go grind out money anyways. Right now we're at 62.7 thousand. Need to repair the car to start next season. Also, we don't get that top 15 goal, unfortunately. We were 10th in points. I think last year we were 11th in points, very close to 10th in points, so we really didn't make a whole lot of gain on the series overall, unfortunately. But I'm gonna repair our car. I'm gonna go for top 10 goals, I guess. I don't know, probably should have went for top 5 because we're gonna upgrade the hell out of this car. But we got 59,000. I need to go back and we're just gonna I'm gonna run something. I don't even know. We ran 2 seasons there. We ran 1 season here and won it. So honestly, I might throw higher drivers in UMPs because our car was really good there apparently. But you can see, like, I have 40, 30, 30, 30 on our parts, like the very right number. I had 40, 40, 40, 30, 30 here. Big blocks, 30, 20, 20, 27. Didn't even fully upgrade the engine. UMPs, 30, 30, 20, 20. Haven't done 305s yet. And then street stocks, we actually upgraded the tires and suspension up to 40. So, but that one still was only 2 seasons. I think we had a good bit of money coming in, so we just upgraded the car when we had the money to do so. And I still had more money left over, could upgrade more things, I think. But it only took 2 seasons, stuff that we were really good at. Maybe I'll throw people in the street stock because it's already a really good car that we won in. And how many oh wait, we didn't even win a race in the UMPs, but we have a championship. Won 1 race in the big blocks, 8 races in the midgets because we got the car so upgraded at that point. No wins yet in the midgets. And then street stocks, we had 2 wins. So yeah, I'm gonna go through and do a few seasons of hire driver, really upgrade this car, and we'll be back for next episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys then.